A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
What are the things we'll look for early, Matty? Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue, so one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ornelas is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Miles has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Come on, baby. You pitch right now.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, come on, big dog. Can you pitch?
Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit questionable.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Seared down the first baseline. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up around the face.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Altavilla playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, and a changeup. And the changeup is way low that time.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need you here.
The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Ronald Torreyes, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Robert Gesellman is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at bat.
Kevin Knight.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Aguilar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Hey, one time, right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Come on, guys. Hey, get your pitch up there.
The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Tadano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Taylor Motter steps into the box. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. 3-2 pitch. Scorched to third, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in once again, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. Shoots this one over to first. Butler is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Kevin Knight. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Pena rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
2-2 now. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they all...
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tacoma used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Knight, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result.
So stepping in, Mariano Esquivel. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Third, Knight takes it in. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Knight. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming, here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2 strikes. Hey, let her rip, let her rip. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly, buddy.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Here now the 2-2. Well hit to right, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Come on now, one time, right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, one time, right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Hubert Miles is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hubert Miles.
The 1-2. Swings down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs.
Now at the plate, Dan Vogelback. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Dan Vogelback.
To third. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Touche, sir. So no runs here. No base hits. No air. Digging in, Kevin Knight. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Baker, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2. Runners off for second. Fouled away. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Tacoma Rainiers jumped ahead.
Bottom of the 4th, Bryce Harper leads it off against Odrisamer Despaigne. The first pitch. Harper blasts one to deep right field. Stanton looking up. This one is high, it is deep, and it is long gone. Home run number 29 on Despaigne's first pitch in the last of the 4th. Stanton tried to decoy. He was fooling nobody. Nationals 2, Marlins nothing. That was put into orbit.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Maldonado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now, attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for. Ready now, Kevin Knight. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in now, Kevin Knight, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Torreyes stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Broadway. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Alan Cordoba hits next. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Alan Cordoba.
A bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Knight barehands it. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Ready once again, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting.
Striding in, Kevin Knight. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Tarias at third with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-3 game now.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right.
Now batting, Kevin Knight. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Ready on 1 and 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set and the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way. But into the box now, Rafi Lopez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. All left side. Oh, he makes the stop. The second for 1. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 15-3 the final score. The 51s posted 15 runs in this one. Zach Wheeler gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been... Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show. Leading off the inning, Kevin Knight, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Bailey has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base. Into the box, Alan Cordoba. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Here it comes on 0-2. Bunt attempt here. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors. Now to the plate, Kevin Knight. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives...
At the plate, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Kevin Knight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider.
Now at the plate, Kevin Knight. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Baker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Chihuahuas took the lead in the second inning and rode that. And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Knight. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. DJ Croft enters now in a mop-up role.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up.
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gun in the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Knight, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Eddie Jorgensen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
Looking for number 1,500. And the 0-2 to Kevin Pillar. And he got him, and there it is.
Got to throw that ball in. Someone's got to be on it.
1,500 career strikeouts.
Throw that ball in, Chris.
Faster than anybody in history for Chris Sale.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Striding into the box, Kevin Knight. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Knight.
He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is high. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Baker at second with 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in, Kevin Knight comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kevin Knight.
Now here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Almonte. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Kevin Knight. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Knight.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
From the stretch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let her rip right here.
In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And the runner back. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now. Let's go right here.
And again a throw. Being especially careful here. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Let her rip right here.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? drive it deep, huh? Here
Hoping
you
to
go.
send him packing. Pitch on its way. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
See your pitch.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
Go, baby. See your pitch.
Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Put it out.
Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it barehanded for 1. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Beebe. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Up.
Here's a pop-up now. Knight is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Kevin
Now
Knight.
batting, third baseman, Kevin Knight.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Baker over at second. Aguilar is over at first with 1 away. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right to the same spot.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little, well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Final line score.
Tonight's
first.
game comes. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues
And now.
continues as we make. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Leading off
Kevin
for Las
Knight
Vegas.
took an 0 for 4 in the
baseman.
victory last
Kevin
night.
Knight.
Go right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Good one now. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd.
All right, come on.
Ready
now,
for
let it
another
fly.
chance?
Now batting.
Kevin Knight,
Third
2
baseman.
on, 2 out for him
Kevin
here in the 3rd.
Knight.
Hey, your pitch right now.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One and 0 pitch on the way. 1-1 the count now.
All right, come on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Norton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Bush. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
Here we go.
At the plate, Kevin
Now batting.
Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin Knight.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On a line and that's a base hit into left field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Knight. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now the 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike one.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. The 2-1 home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Knight. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very well. Maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
6-4 the outcome today. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league. Now in the box, Kevin Knight, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Come on, sitting on something here.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Vargas over to his left. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-2. Dropped weakly to the left. Knight scoops it up, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Bush goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Knight is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, let her fly right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Popped him up. And this will land foul. Another 0-2 home. And it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Knight. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Ready now. 2 strike. Popped him up. Bush waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Knight. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Norton has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, Kevin Knight.
He's set. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Reno.
The 1-2. Breaking ball out toward left field. Hogging the line. This one's got a chance to go. Goal! Big fly for Albert Pujols. Number 600.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show. Stepping in, Kevin Knight is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Stepping up now, Kevin Knight. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-1 home. Line drive base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Kevin Knight. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting.
Stepping into the box, Hubert Miles. Butler leads off second with nobody out. Third baseline. A dive. He's got it. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having it. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Knight. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Lorang racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
I know he's still in AAA, but this guy has some swagger and the tools to make some noise in the show for years to come. Mark my words, he's going to be hitting bombs like that in the majors.
Ready to take his hacks again, Kevin Knight, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count's
count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Line hard to the left side, but foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. At the plate, Kevin Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Knight.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Tadano is right there as he takes it for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Butler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brian Butler.
Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job for him.
Yeah, have a look.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Knight.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today.
Settling in now, Kevin Knight.
Third baseman.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine.
Kevin Knight will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That's a ball.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
Hey, we need you right here. Here you go now.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in, Guillermo Heredia. The winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now, attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really...
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Striding in, Kevin Knight. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Heredia. 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Knight. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit out towards second. To his left, Miles. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys...
Dan Vogelbach is next. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. The windup and the 0-1. Ground to third. Knight gloves it. And quickly there are 2 away. Digging in, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Knight. Here we go right here. No one better. No one better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Knight. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4. But this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the... And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Ready now, Lawrence Merrill. The winning run is at first base.
Lawrence Merrill.
Now, attempt here. And that's out number 1. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs.
It's a high drive to left field. There's no way he's done this. Left field, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Serpico is back. Sean Rodriguez just won this ball game. I am not kidding. It's a 12-inning victory, and Sean Rodriguez just hit a home run to win this game. Do you believe it? Sean Rodriguez is second at bat as a Pirate. He arrived in the clubhouse today.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league. Into the box, Kevin Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he takes ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Wiggins fields it cleanly, and there's one away.
Okay, here's the defense for the away.
Striding in once again, Kevin Knight. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance, Kevin Knight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Let's go right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice. It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at 8. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a. Digging in the switch hitter, Kevin Knight. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin Knight.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Knight. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nothing across here this half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Bush. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there.
The pitcher, Willie Casto, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in once again, Kevin Knight, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street. Baker stands at second with 2 gone. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Hey, kids, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go. Leave it right here one time, kid.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Jamal Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. One's down to third. Knight right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Kevin Knight, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. In there, strike 2.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
Leading off the inning, Pedro Armas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. This one's down to third. Knight is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Knight. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Here we go. No one better.
And that misses, 1-1. Flores aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, your turn. Drive me right here.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Kevin Knight is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end. The game's future stars are on display. Into the box now, Kevin Knight, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Runner back standing. Runners on first with one down. In the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Frank Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To the left side. Knight has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Albert Suarez. 9-1-2 due up. Third. Knight is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Knight. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kevin Knight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ready once again, Kevin Knight. He singled his last time up.
Third baseman, Kevin Knight.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember.
Into the box now, Kevin Knight. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs.
Striding in, Jeff Beebe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has them down to their final strike. Here it hit hard on the ground to third. Knight loves it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the rally falls just short as they will strand the possible tying runs in scoring position, and this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score.
Deep to left field. Going back, Cabrera. Looking up. See ya. He's done it. Home run number 50. No rookie has ever hit 50 home runs in a season till Aaron Judge right now.
Great job.